Breaking news, the Chicago Bulls have acquired DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade from the San Antonio Spurs. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you're a Bulls fan, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Guys, follow me on my social media platform. I tell you guys this for a reason. That is the place to reach out to me and ask questions. All the news breaks on there. So make sure you guys are following me, folks, and make sure you have the bell icon turned on so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Let's get it. All right, so we had been hearing about the Bulls being interested in DeMar DeRozan. I already had seen reports and rumors out there, and now it has finally happened. The Bulls are actually getting DeMar DeRozan. This front office is not stopping. Acme, a.k.a. Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley, they are going all in with this Bulls team. And so let's talk about the trade itself before I get to my analysis for the Bulls. So this is the full trade details right here. The Bulls get DeMar DeRozan, of course, and the Spurs get, in this sign and trade, Thaddeus Young, Al-Farouq Aminu, 1 first-round pick, 2 second-round picks, okay? And then we've signed DeMar DeRozan to a 3-year, $85 million deal. All right, so that's the sign and trade portion of it, right? You traded all these people, and then now you signed DeMar DeRozan. So let's start with my analysis. All right, when I had first heard about the DeRozan to Bulls trade rumors, I had mixed feelings because I've got mixed feelings about DeMar DeRozan, the player himself. DeMar DeRozan's a guy who's a very good scorer. He's a 20-point scorer every given night. But the way he scores those 20 points is really the issue, right? Because, again, he takes a lot of mid-range jump shots. He doesn't really shoot a lot of threes. And in today's NBA, it is all about the three ball. Now, that's not to say he's not a good player or not effective. He is. But that's the big issue with DeRozan is he just does not shoot a lot of threes and really sticks to the mid-range. But I will say this, last season really impressed me with the assists. He was a very good facilitator and playmaker, underrated actually. I believe he averaged a career high in assists last season. So DeMar DeRozan, very good player, but again, you know my issue with him in terms of the three ball. Let's start with the compensation, all right? I got to be honest with you folks, you guys follow me for a reason. You know I'm not going to be a pom-pom wearing cheerleader for whatever move the Bulls make. I will give it to you straight how I see it. This felt a little bit too much for DeMar DeRozan. I'm just going to flat out say it. A first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. And Thaddeus Young. I don't care about Al-Farouq Aminu. You can throw him in there. So, in the other trade, sign and trade for Lonzo Ball, you were able to give up only Satoransky and 2 second-round picks. But now, in DeMar DeRozan, you give up a first-round pick and Thaddeus Young, right? 2 second-round picks, fine. But a first-round pick and Thaddeus Young, that's an overpay. I'm sorry, it just is. I don't like that. I just don't, okay? Thaddeus Young, if you were going all in, should have been the guy you kept because now it feels like the guy that you're keeping is Lauri Markkanen, right? Because who's playing the 4 at this point? Is it Patrick Williams? Because think about it. Now, in the backcourt, it's definitely going to be Lonzo and Zach. And then at your 3, I'm guessing it's going to be DeRozan. You don't pay a guy 3 years, $85 million to come off the bench. He's starting. So at the 4, who is it going to be? Because obviously at the 5, it's Nikola Vucevic. Is it Pat Williams? Is he big enough to play the 4? Or is it Lauri Markkanen? Because Thad Young is gone and he was going to be the 4. So the compensation, don't like that. And then as far as the contract, 3 years, $85 million. Right, a little less than $30 million a year. DeMar DeRozan, again, he is still in his prime, but we all know he's on the back end of it. So I'm glad we didn't give him like a 5-year deal or anything like that. But again, not really feeling it that much in terms of the compensation for DeMar DeRozan. But again, you got to overpay in free agency. That's the name of the game. The Bulls' backcourt, folks, is loaded. It's loaded. I mean, think about it, folks. Now, the Bulls' backcourt, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, Ayo DeSumo, Kobe White. Like, that is stacked. So, the backcourt's great. The front court, leaving a little to be desired here. It's pretty thin at this point, right? We've got Nikola Vucevic, Pat Williams, and Lauri Markkanen. So to me, the Bulls will definitely have to sign some bigs, probably with whatever money that they have left, some exceptions maybe, and some minimum contracts. But let's talk about the fit itself, folks. Look, we've got a lot of scores on this team now. And this move has expedited the Bulls' chances even more. Now it feels like we're all in. So is a team that consists of Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic a title contender? I still don't think so, because who's the superstar? We have all-star players, two of them in Zach and Vooch, and we've got a borderline all-star player in DeMar DeRozan and an ascending player who could be an all-star in Lonzo Ball, but you still need that superstar. I hope Zach LaVine turns into one, but we don't have that guy yet. We don't have that Giannis, that KD, that Jokic, LeBron, Harden, etc. So I hope Zach takes that ascension, because if he does, now you're talking. But it looks like we went from this is a 3 to 5 year plan to, oh, we're going all in, because you now basically for this next season absolutely are a playoff team. There's no doubt about it. But it looks like they're competing for a championship, because DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic, they're not young guys. They're guys that are looking to win now. So the Bulls, it seems like, are going all in. And as far as the offense, folks, look, there's going to be no shortage of scoring. We know that DeRozan can score, Vooch can score, Zach can score. Shooting-wise, again, Zach can shoot, Vooch can shoot, Lonzo can shoot the three, and DeRozan can shoot as well. Again, he just doesn't take a lot of threes. That 4 spot is going to be the key for me, right? Is it going to be Patrick Williams? Is it going to be Lauri Markkanen? Lauri would probably space out the floor better, but defensively, Patrick Williams is probably better. So defensively, did you get better? Not so much. But folks, the offense, it's really going to depend on how Billy Donovan constructs the offense, because you've got a bunch of guys who can score the basketball. They're all unselfish. So you will be able to have no issues putting up points. The Bulls offense should be very good next season. It's going to be a little bit more dependent on how their defense is, because right now the only plus defenders, it looks like, will be Lonzo Ball and Patrick Williams. I hope Zach and DeRozan and Vooch can be decent, but we'll see. But overall, folks, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. We needed front court more than we needed back court. DeMar DeRozan adds to a strength, not a weakness. So I'm not saying I don't like this move. I'm just saying that I'm somewhere in the middle. And that's okay, because again, you don't have to love or hate every move. You can be somewhere in the middle. That's kind of where I am. The compensation felt like a little too much. The compensation for a salary in terms of that felt like a little too much. And when I say compensation, I also talk about how much we gave up in the trade, right? We gave up another first-round pick. That's what I didn't like in this. And then DeMar DeRozan himself, right? We needed more front court pieces than we needed back court. So I hope this works. This Bulls team is absolutely loaded now in the back court. And I believe I can say now, just based off of talent, this Chicago Bulls team should be absolutely a playoff team for sure. But we're looking at a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. I can say that with good confidence. Top 5 or 6 team in the Eastern Conference. They just have too much talent not to. So let's see how it turns out. There's going to be a lot more analysis on this, but folks, I'm somewhere in the middle on this move. I can't say I love it and it's a home run, but I can't say it's awful. I hate it, because the Bulls got better, but at what cost is really the question, and I felt like the cost was a little too much. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. Again, first-round picks might not matter because we're going all in, but we're still not a title contender yet. We're still not. So I hope Zach turns into that superstar, and I hope somehow we pull it off, because, again, we've seen a team like the Suns get to the NBA Finals with only one superstar in Chris Paul and an all-star in Devin Booker. Maybe you consider him a superstar, so be it. But let's see what happens. We are loaded. Leave a comment down below if you guys agree or disagree. DeMar DeRozan headed to the Chicago Bulls. Can't wait to watch. Let's get it.